currently, actually there has been a concurrent resolution filed, but that concurrent resolution that was filed on the Senate end has been withdrawn. So there are no current concurrent resolutions pending, and there are none in the process of being introduced. Therefore, Representative Evans, for what purpose?
Motion.
Let's hear your motion.
Mr. Speaker, with the House of Representatives having completed its requirement to meet following issuance of a disaster declaration, there being no further business for this committee of the whole, I move we stand adjourned.
That's a proper motion. It's not debatable. The question for the House is to adjourn the committee of the whole of the House of Representatives.
So they literally met for nothing.
Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it.
So I think that's about it.
We're adjourned.
So apparently that was all they were going to do. That was it. Nothing. So the emergency proclamation is in place. We don't have any votes. So yes.
Before you leave, I know there's going to be questions. Just continue to monitor your email. As of now, I've not received the call into the special session, but it's still, at least at this point, my belief that we will be meeting tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. But just continue to watch your email and monitor the Bureau and House websites for scheduling. As soon as we get information, we'll pass that on to you.
Well, then there's no point in being here then. So we may be able, what we may do now is chat with some of these legislators, see what's going on. I got a message from Carolyn Brown that's saying she was supporting Act 102, and she was one of the people that had been on the list. I don't know who else is. I know that Charlene Fight has indicated she's for removing or changing the act. Basically, this is nothing more than a procedural vote regarding this, but the China virus is being, the effort to try to do mask mandates is still being pushed by the worst Republican governor in history, according to Dan Bongino. So now we're going to have to see about possibly lobbying some of our state legislatures regarding this and other issues. As mentioned before, the Senate, Dan Sullivan tried to put a resolution that would have banned this, but it was voted down. I'll show you kind of a shot of the crowd that's in the gallery. Not many people here. Of course, a bunch have already left. The other side of the House gallery was actually locked. There weren't that many people here. It should be noted that most of the legislators themselves are not wearing masks. Very few of them actually believe in this. Any change to Act 102, if it were repealed or amended, would result in allowing the big education industry to force children to wear masks. And it would take away the local control away from parents and teachers and give it to what I call big education, the education bureaucracy. But there are a number of Arkansans, the vast majority of Arkansans are vehemently opposed to mask mandates. They're opposed to vaccine mandates. Roughly half of the population's gotten the vaccine, and now many are starting to already regret it, especially since it's clear that it's still you can still get what I call the communist China bioweapon attack from the very you can still get the communist bioweapon if you take the so-called vaccine. But anyway, that's about it. Really was nothing. And there's a lot of lobbying going on. There's they still need a number of votes in order to repeal Act 102. I don't think Asa has it. I think he's trying to put political pressure It is interesting that they never really bothered to debate or have any kind of vote or anything regarding this. They just said, well, the emergency proclamation's in place, so we're not going to do anything. So 10 a.m. tomorrow, I assume they'll have something. I haven't seen any legislation regarding this bill, regarding any kind of legislation at all. But our pitiful excuse of a governor is again trying to hype up some kind of effort to try to get this passed.